Come on. We are live. Hey, good morning to many of our friends, excuse me, on the East Coast, and good afternoon to those in Europe. You know, I'm putting the finishing touches on our research report on automotive CRM platforms. And tell you the truth, something hit me the other day. I got some feedback from my good friend Mark McGurran. And he said, you know, Brian, your work over the last few years talking about data hygiene, CDPs are so critical for the next generation of CRMs that are going to be using AI for communication. Let me pull up an article to just make that point. This was the first article that I wrote on CDPs September 3rd, 2022. Excuse me, just getting over a cold. Back then, when I first started writing about CDPs, I was talking to a tool from Orbi. I was talking to John Clavadasher, who recently went out to consumer packaged goods or CPG industries, which CDPs are commonplace. And I really saw the need for dealers to start working on their centralized data platform. And tell you the truth, at that time, I got a lot of flack. Oh, Pasha's talking about the next shiny object. Oh, dealers don't need a CDP. That's what the DMS or CRM is for. But since September 3rd, 2022, fast forward almost 3 years later, well, a little over 3 years, the CDP conversation is so relevant. Centralized, clean, actionable, connected consumer data is what's needed to power the next generation of communication or engagement hubs. In 2 years, what we know as a CRM today will be drastically different if dealers have a centralized, clean, connected source of their customer data, because it's crazy to think about unleashing AI technology on data that's incorrect, with incorrect vehicle ownership, incorrect addresses, incorrect assumptions on communication and ownership, incorrect assumptions on leases and payouts and mileage. Could really open up a can of worms for additional lawsuits on TCPI compliance. Well, I want to take a moment to just reflect. For 3 years, I've been stressing about the importance of customer data, first-party data management. And now, as I've been spending a lot of time talking with dealers, the CRM platforms really need to rise. And in some cases, after NADA, you will understand this statement better. The line between CRM and CDP will start to blur. You see, I think the DMS is that master transactional record, the accounting system, the OEM transactional system. But then the next piece we've been saying is CDP and CRM. But what if the CRM was reimagined to really be a hybrid of both? Now, outside of automotive, this is becoming more and more commonplace. But inside automotive, dealers are still waking up and trying to decide, should I clean my data? Should I own my first-party data? Should I manage my first-party data? And the answer is yes, after 3 years and over 20 articles outlining 2 research reports on CDPs. If you haven't read The Rise of Automotive CDPs, go to pashgroup.com and download that research report. This next research report, which will be out in just a few weeks, will be another one of those breakthrough moments where I'm challenging the industry to reconsider what a CRM really does, how it's structured, how data management is handled, how compliance is handled. Right now, we need a change because the dealers who have implemented CDPs have found, for the most part, that their CRM is holding them back. The CRM once was the central repository for opt in and opt out email and texting, but today dealers are using third party tools, third party marketing automation. And tell you the truth, the reason why there's no centralized opt in and opt out is because the CRM's never built an API to even consider that. And so people are doing workarounds, and some of those workarounds are causing dealers fines today. At NADA, I want you to download the research report and take a look at the companies that are outlined in the report to help you shop for, if you're in the market for a new CRM, and find the right partner that's aligned with a vision that's going to empower you to activate communication, marketing outreach, retention campaigns, lease renewal campaigns, rebate or recall campaigns based on clean, centralized data. Dealers, listen carefully. You may not understand it, but as you're shopping for new vendors at NADA, you need to ask, do you have bidirectional APIs? Are those APIs open for other vendor partners that I work with to communicate with your tool? Whether you're buying a marketing activation platform or an AI communication or a digital voice assistant, question is, where is the data from your platform going to go? Do you have a robust bidirectional API that's secure and proven? Dealers, you can't continue the data silo party. We're realizing now that dealer choice is great until it isn't. And this is the time it isn't, because with all these data silos that have no APIs, no data sharing, no real-time integration, we have a lot of dirty data floating around. I've been writing about it for 3 years, but now, if you think about the evolution of AI and the evolution of AI inside of CRM platforms, which are becoming the primary engagement hub, it almost seems to me that if the DMS vendors and the CRM vendors who have significant market share don't have a solution for centralized, clean customer data, well, they're going to lose market share to someone who comes to market with those features. So I'm really excited about the work that will be released in a few weeks. I'm proud of the 3 years of focused content helping dealers to explore, to encourage first-party data management platforms, to unify and consider data hygiene, testing different data sources. We've been talking about this at our conferences. But now we're going to shine a light one level up, is the communication layer with customers. What does the next generation of CRM look like? How does AI play a role in that communication tech stack? And what do we do about this need for clean, centralized data to power better communications and workflows through AI? The historical rigid workflows and task management that are in today's CRMs will be going away, but the power of AI will be somewhat limited to the amount of clean data that dealers have. So I want to encourage you, you can pre-order the CRM report. Go to pashgroup.com, go to research, and get on the wait list. As soon as the report's released, you'll have it. Dealers who are going to NADA, get on the wait list. Excuse me. You're going to want to have this report in hand as you go around shopping for different tech partners. Understand the overall vision. This report is about CRM, but it talks about the bigger vision of what AI needs in order to work properly and effectively and have those breakthroughs that everyone's talking about. So, one last thing. If you're a dealer who's using a CRM product and you haven't taken the survey, please, we have about one more week of data collection. We're almost at 400 qualified dealers. We're looking for 500 people, general managers, sales managers, BDC managers, dealer principals, people who are selecting using power using of CRM. Please take the survey. Just go to my LinkedIn feed. You'll see a number of posts with the link to take the survey. It's that important. Help us transform the next generation of communication platforms in automotive retail by sharing your experience, the weaknesses and strengths of your current platform. What would you like to see in the next CRM platform? This is what I'm hoping for you. Please participate. We're only about 100 qualified leaders. You're going to need to put in your work email. Okay, so no AOL or Yahoo or Gmail. And you have to work at a US dealership. It can be independent or franchise dealership, but we need another 100 qualified people. Would you take the 2026 Automotive CRM Survey? And then go to pashgroup.com and register for the wait list on this important research report. It's comprehensive. It shares all the questions that we ask dealers about their CRMs. It identifies the gaps where dealers feel their platforms are weak. We are ranking also the top 6 CRM companies based on the scores that their customers gave. So again, it's a great feedback loop for the CRM vendors to see what their customers are saying. It's also a great feedback loop for dealers who are shopping. Of all the dealers who participated, about 20% said they're in the market for a new CRM. This is super important for them to download this research report so you're making the right decision. You're asking the right questions. In fact, we have a section in the research report on how to interview and select the right CRM platform for your dealership. It's been a wild ride over the last 3 years talking about CDPs and data hygiene, unifying data records. Now you can kind of see we're building on that, where AI and communication stack, which also connects into the marketing stack, is super important for the year ahead. I'll be at NADA, and so wandering around the floor, dealer principals or dealer groups who are interested in getting started with a CDP or rethinking their tech stack, you can reach out to me. I have a private suite. We can meet, have a coffee. I have some beautiful wine to share, and we can talk about what I'm seeing in the marketplace to help you make a better decision. So if you're going to NADA and shopping for elements of a new tech stack, make an appointment with me in my suite at the Aria, and we'll have a glass of wine and make some great plans together. So thanks everyone who participated in the survey. And I just want to encourage everyone, get your house in order, build the foundation of clean, actionable first-party data, because that's what you'll need to take advantage of the next generation of AI communication tools, agentic frameworks, and of course, all these tools can help you do more with less, increase retention, increase the sales opportunities that are currently being missed in the CRM. Man, there's a lot to share. It's all in the report. Hope you will download it. That's all for now. Got to get back to work with all the final edits to the report. Thanks, everyone.